Hello, folks, and welcome to what's gonna try as much as I'm gonna try to be as much as I can make it. Let's phrase it this way: a short set. Because firstly, I'm quite tired. Been nearly awake for 24 hours, and I didn't get much sleep prior to that. I just wanted to pop in, do a little bit of auctioning, and then leave. Basically, what I've been doing for the last bit. And this I won't be trying to level weaponsmith or blacksmith or what have you. It'll be just a little bit of auctioning work. Stuff has sold. Stuff has sold. Bit of money's been made, but I haven't checked in a good few hours. So even more might have been made. Yes, I do believe so. 2 sunstone rings here. Chicken stock, which has been selling much better than I was actually anticipating. I was anticipating it not selling at all. Wait. Oh. Oh, sorry, I forgot to actually full screen this. They are in nails sold, rivets, and high quality steel. So I'm too used to using it like this. When I'm just popping in to check auctions, because it's easy when I only have mouse available to me and not the keyboard. That way I can easily just, while I'm waiting to load in, or, I can put on music and whatnot. High quality bow leather, 30 dark steel nuggets. Eight things have sold here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A ton of all gold leather, some high quality steel nails, and some boar leather. Six things have sold here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sunstone earrings, toe leather, algo leather, high quality toe leather, mithril wristlets of crafting, and old goat leather. Just a bit more of that. And nearly back up to 1 million. 3 things have sold here. Natron, velveteen half apron, velveteen rope belt. Dark steel rivets, velveteen short gloves, velveteen coatee. Lumen. 250. What's the boar looking like? Probably get it for 2,400. So. Yeah, I can work this. Actually, wait, I'm forgetting to factor in 400 for this. Yeah, I can work this. Oh wait, shit! I'm buying boar leather directly. I meant to buy the boar skin. Wait, boar. Wait. Oh shit! I've got these two confused. Yeah, no, I made a terrible mistake there. They should run the auction while too tired. Okay, let's just go stick these bits of boar leather back up. That's embarrassing. Let's try and bounce back from this, eh? Okay, I can make some owl goat. Let's not buy the wrong thing. I am annoyed at myself. But anyway, this is the only thing that will sell at a profit. Everything else is kind of topsy-turvy right now. So, just gonna make a bit, you know, the 216 of this, toss it up, then I'm gonna call it quits. Let's just pair first. Ah, this is frustrating. Anyway, back in a bit. Hey folks, and I'm back. And I really am gonna have to stick this onto the next set. The footage here is like 9 minutes thus far. Eesh. So yes, I've done a ton of crafting. Here it is. I'm trying not to sneeze. Ugh. Ugh. Sorry. Ugh. Alright, sell items. So yeah, I got a fair bit done. 1,200, sure. I'm going for 800. Doing this round work trying to sell. Nor are these. No, it's figured as much. Trying to sell in too small a batch, but I know. I think selling it small is helping. Actually, I think I did make a mistake there and forgot to actually sell it in, reduced size. Cobbled ore, 350. I have to sell it at this price. I can't go any lower, because then I'm not. I could go a little lower, but then I'm selling it at cost. Actually below cost, because I don't get the full thing of it. I lose 5%. So the profit I gain is also covering the 5% loss. So I'm getting, a little less than I think I'm getting. So yeah, I can't go below that price. I don't think there's any point in me trying to make any more rivets to sell. I've too many as it is up. Dark steel rivets. Plenty up right now. Dark steel nugget. Only a high quality one, everyone else is sold. In that case, I could do one last little bit of crafting before I go. Well, it's too late to put it up. I don't want to go fiddling around taking the other stuff down. I still want to make it before I go. Okay. So it's 1,600, 1,000. 1,800. So for 2,000. Yeah, that sounds fun. So, or 72. So back in one more moment. Hey, folks, and I'm back. Ooh, I have just hit level 58 as an armorer. Oh, this is wrong on so many levels. So, I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this little set. I haven't even touched any of the Heavensward content crafting, and I'm almost done with it. I'm still gonna make this stuff as I go through Heavensward, because I could. It's possible that I can sell this for a chunk of cash. Like some of the Realm Reborn stuff has gone for a surprising amount of money. I'm hoping that'll hold true for this. But it is still hysterical to me how much I've made. Ooh, that's cool. How much I've made. How far I've gotten off just trying to use the Realm Reborn crafting. Like, I didn't think I would get this far. You know, it's actually really ridiculous. I was figuring the XP drop off and all that. Like, look at WoW, the old crafting. Things will grey out and you'd have to use the current expansion's content. Like, you couldn't level to the end of Outline crafting by using classic, you know, like, by fucking with RuneQuad. You had to upgrade to Netherweave and then, like, enhanced Netherweave. You know, and you had to make the bags, you had to make, you know, the gear. You couldn't just crank out Netherweave or, you know, the RuneQuad to reach max level. Here, yeah. It's obviously, once you, like, say, it'll take me for fucking ever, and an ungodly amount of resources to, say, reach Shadowbringer's max armory, which would be like level 80, I do believe. So, obviously that wouldn't be feasible, but I'm reaching Heavensward's max by just doing, you know, a Realm Reborn stuff. It's ridiculous. And it's hysterical. But yeah, I will still, even if I do hit its max, I'll still probably end up making the stuff as I'm going through, because I'm thinking it might actually be really well worth the money. In fact, I probably should be doing it now. Let's have a look. The hell? Ah, I hit favorites. Okay, high steel nickel. Koppranical. I need 4 sand. And so it's 575, 580, and that will get me a high steel nugget. High steel and use. I'm afraid that really isn't worthwhile. Some have been selling for more reasonable prices, but it's not worthwhile. What about a high steel ingot? What's the price of 4 of these ores? Oh wait, it's not sand, it's the ore itself. So 600. 2,400 plus 4 times this, which, to just round it up, would be, let's just say it's another 600. So it's a piece. So it'll be my mind's going dead. I'm sorry, I'm too tired. I'm trying to do mental math, but I keep forgetting where, what's the last bit I did. Yeah, 4,800. I was thinking it was that, but my brain kept dying. So 4,800, and then it'll be actually 5,400 when you factor in the crystals. So yeah, I didn't expect it to actually go for that much. Yeah, no, at least material-wise, that is no way actually worth it. It's quite substandard. This is costlier, at least on the crystal front. Hmm. 900, 1,000, and a dark steel ore. That's rough. Yeah, no, not profitable either. Nope. Fuck. That helm does go for a lot. So it's going for 40,000 there. Or was it 400,000? 40,000. 40,000, yeah. I've kind of lost my mental calculations, but I do believe that'll be enough to cover the nuggets. But I'm not sure about the rest of it. Yeah, that's fine. Expensive, but yeah. If you were to sell these for 40,000, then yeah, definitely they will cover their costs. But you'd have to sell it for that kind of figure. Yeah, this stuff is not as seem easily profitable as the other stuff was. Titanum ingot. It's 1,700. 1,800, 1,900. $800. Yeah, no, this is. I've already forgotten how much the ingot's worth, but there's no way with the 5 crystals, 500 there. The Kalmika needing 4 of that, and it's 800 apiece. There's no way it's actually going to be profitable. You'd have to sell these at a pretty steep price, especially to cover both of these. And actually, that's something I didn't factor into my earlier estimates, or spitballing. So yeah, this stuff is very steep, but doesn't really come with a good payoff. So I may be avoiding this, or maybe by the time I actually do get onto it, maybe I can find some profitable side of it, or in general there'll be in more of an upswing. I can only hope. But anyway, I'm going to leave this here. I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this set, folks. I will put stuff up, but I'd have to take stuff down, and it's just a pain in the ass. So I'm going to leave this here. I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this, and I do hope you join me again soon. If there's anything you'd like to tell me, please let me know in the comment section below, but do keep in mind the backlog. I don't know why I'm signing off, because this is like 20 minutes at the very most. It's actually 27. I will be attaching this to another set, so I don't know why I'm signing off here, because I'll be greeting you again in a moment. So, see you in a sec. Hello folks, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. And I cannot get this to cooperate. I was hoping I could somehow full screen it in OBS without actually full screening it. But let's go get this done proper. Woo! Magic. And now let's go shrink it in... Well, actually, full size it here in OBS. Beautiful. The magic of on-the-fly editing. Or adjustments. So you can hear me, you can hear the game, you can see the game, and I am indeed recording. Okay. So, it's been a while since I last recorded. A lot has sold. And these are still going on. I swear this is worse than... Wow. Like, Christ. Like, I don't remember this being nearly as bad. Also, I accidentally accepted adventure. But, yeah. Binding potions sold, shockingly. The acorn cookies sold for a shocking amount. The high quality 12 did. Electrum rings sold, these sold, this sold, 4 sold. A fair bit sold. Two things sold. I don't know how many sold for you, but here's the list. Stuff sold. Finally, this sold. Oh, Christ. Okay, let me just take another look at you. What sold and for how goddamn much? Okay, high quality cobalt rivets. The high quality cobalt ingots. Their toad leather sold as well for a fair chunk. The dark steel nuggets sold, though they may have or may not have factored into that equation there. I checked in on and off the other for the last few days, just to see how much money I'd made and whatnot. So that's why, you know, there's some. We already know the money, the amount, how much money I made on some of them, to some degree. So here's stuff. Christ, I got over a million now. I've over half. Cobalt rivets, electrum ingots, ton of natron sold. I nearly have 2 million now. Quite happy with myself. Also, I'm down to 13 things sold here on this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so round down to the high quality dark steel rivets. More dark steel rivets. Ton of silver rings of crafting. Mitchell wristlets of crafting. Dark steel rivets. Cobalt rivets. Oh god. I've made 2 million. Though I suppose I already had like 200,000 going in. Well, left in my wallet, so whatever. Weak binding potions, high quality. They actually sold. High quality sunstone rings sold. High quality dark steel nuggets. More silver rings of crafting. Red coral armonel. More sunstone rings. This sold, but that's utterly negligible. More than a little disgusted at its price. So, beautiful, eh? Now, let's have a look over here. Okay. Okay, I need to double the price, so... Okay, 440 by 2, that'll be 880 plus 5, 1380. 5 plus 5, I mean plus 500. Still haven't gotten Stormblood. I'll see about getting it this week. The magic brush is pissing me off. It sounds irritating. Yeah, 1380 is right. So 1380. $23.80. Yeah, that could probably be done. I'm only going in slightly undercut. And actually, that's at just cost. I would want to put it up a little. So, well, price it here at this. Actually, you know what? Let's not. I already have too many of these off. Okay, how am I doing on the dark steel side? I also have my headset off to one side right now. Because, again, that brush was annoying me. Okay. Here. Okay, dark steel nuggets. They go for... Oh, hey, Euro. Seems to have taken a break from being insane. Or... 1,950. Plus 300. 1,950. 2,250 plus 300 is 2,250. Factor in like 200 profit, so 2,450. I could just say 2,500. Yeah, I could make a profit on these, especially so if I make high quality stuff. What are the rivets looking like? Maybe I'll get away with it if I cut in small groups. 20 might be a bit much. But actually, so the rivets will be another 300. So 2,000. 250, 280, was it? Let's say it was. Plus an additional 300. I could make profit on it, but they don't really seem to sell too well. I might have a better time at selling the nuggets themselves. So, let's do so. In which case, let us buy... Shit. While I was trying to work that out, someone out, you know... Wait, wasn't there more? Fuck it. I have no idea anymore. Okay, there we go. I'll just have to make what I can. Okay, looking at leatherworking now, because this has actually been a pretty profitable way of making money. I just wish they had a bit of a more cooperative UI for this. Apparently they've added in a new thing in the most recent patch, where you can help rebuild Foundation. You know, the Heaven's Word initial hub. There, you can help rebuild there. Ooh, these go for next to nothing. Hold on. But, so yeah, it's interesting that we're going back to an older... Like, there's that kind of older zone progress going on. Like, I'm just used to WoW in, like, okay, we're done with Burning Crusade, we'll never go there again. Now to Wrath. And there might be the unique quest to send you to a previous expansion, but it'll be... You could pop in, like, oh, like, okay, we're in Wrath. Okay, we have to run back to Burning Crusade for a moment. Okay, Naru, please help us save this champion. Thank you. And then you run back to the guy, and that's it. But here you're apparently helping with rebuilding or something. I don't know the actual, how it, you know, will play out kind of thing. Okay, it's still way underpriced. Way underpriced. I don't know why people really don't want Page Skin. I've been buying it, a bit of it, because it looks like it'll be a cheap level up. The skin-wise, it's a cheap level up. And I don't, you know... Remember with the eggs, they were really cheap, then they rocketed in price. I didn't want to miss out. But now I feel like I've done goofed. Okay, 400. Okay, 500. 500 plus 250. 750. 750. That's 950 to be at cost. Actually, that wouldn't even factor into taxes. Actually, yeah, that's one issue I am making. I'm not factoring in the taxes that you spend on, like, see, like the fees on both sides. I'm not factoring those in. I'm still doing it in such a way that I'm still making, kind of a cock, but still. Yeah, I'm thinking probably like 1,100 maybe to give me wiggle room. So yeah, I could make some gigantidote stuff. Okay, what's our goat weather looking like? 1,500. What's the skin looking like? 600. Okay, let's say 700 plus 250. That's 950. Yeah, that's beautiful. Um, okay, I'm gonna splurge for the bit extra, because otherwise I can't make all this. Okay. Anyway, okay, let's see if turquoises are doing any better. Oh, so I have to damn it, headset off to one side again. I wish I could just control click and, or alt click or whatever, and put it in. Turquoise. There we go. The brush is still annoying me. New. No. Sadly, quite a terrible product. Actually, let's see. How do these sell? Astro Rock. Cheap as chips. How's Astro Eye? Sorry, I saw it and just had to buy it. Okay, 300. Okay, yes, I can make profit off this. Actually, there's one thing I need to check. How often does it even get bought? Not nearly often enough. I'll work with what I have, but I won't go beyond that. How is the rose gold nuggets? They're both common enough, though in rather small amounts. You know, they're being sold in rather small amounts, so it's kind of hard to judge there. So 800, let's say. 800 by 3. 2,400. Copper ore is negligible. 2,000. We're looking at around 3,000 to factor into profit. Yes, rose gold nuggets would be feasible. So let us. I did realize I didn't actually need to switch the search thing there, but whatever. Like the first time round. Ah, I accidentally. Okay, desynthesis. Damn it. Yeah, let's get rid of this. I have utterly no need for it. Do I have anything here I can auction while I'm waiting? 6K for this? Christ. And while I'm here, let's desynthesize these. Increased chance of receiving rare items. You'd think it'll be rather well increased in its case. Didn't see that previously. Even though I would imagine I did out-level the things. I never saw it previously. Break it down. Oh, last one. Okay. So, what do we lead off with? You. Actually, no, let's get the copper first. And, yeah, I do have to go here. Half castle. Kind of wish you could, like, queue stuff up for the synthesis. You know, I can add a normal crafting interface. Because it is tedious to have to click each one. But yeah, I will have to go buy Storm. I will buy Stormblood this week. If only so I don't miss out on XP for armor. Still haven't touched Heaven's Ward, but have to get shit for this. At least I already had the slot taken up by copper, so I'm not missing out now there. Okay. So I'm gonna stop here, and I'll be back in a bit with all this done. So see you then. Hey folks, and I'm back. Well, turns out one, I forgot to buy the wind crystals, which ended up being like 300 apiece rather than 100 apiece. And while I worked out the math so that would be acceptable, which I think it was like 3,500. Yeah, it was 3,500. I then discovered I didn't actually have high enough skill to actually use them. To actually make them. Never mind, quick synthesis. And I tried to get better weapons, a better, main hand, but there isn't any. So then looking around for other stuff I could use to level up, so I could use the gear that I'm using on my armorer, the general gear rather than the armor's only stuff. I ended up stumbling upon these electrum rings. And they are godly. Firstly, there's no one currently selling them. Secondly, they go from anywhere from 58 gil to 30,000. Sorry, 40,000. And they're bought relatively well enough. I just don't know the supply of them at the time. Maybe they weren't buying for this time period here because there wasn't any. I have no idea. But I worked it out that it'll cost me around like 2,000 a ring to make. So it is perfectly feasible. And also it's actually cheaper at the moment for me to buy Basilisk than to make it myself. Also, I've spent almost $1 million. And I'm not done spending yet. Okay, it went a little over my estimate, but that's actually fine, because I have so much of a buffer of profit. It's actually golden. So yeah, here's 55 rings coming in. So yeah, I'm going to make these instead of the other things. I'll make the other things and sell them once I get high enough skill to do so. I just need to remember 3,500. I wish there was a way to make an in-game note, EVE Online and the like. But anyway, see you in a sec. Did kind of forget I had to do this, so leave you around for a second, just to see if I somehow managed to spectacularly fail here. Shockingly, I didn't. I made that! Goldsmith 1. But I thought I've already gotten that by now. Ah, it's 60 unique ones. Okay, no, that makes sense. So. Ooh, I don't have space for this. You know what? We'll hold off on making those for the moment. Oh, so I actually never did repair my stuff, did I? Let's just head down to the armor repair down here. Which is just in a way to say repair all. Like, all.